this is Paul from Guitar World Magazine, and this month's Platinum Award certainly goes to the Steinberger Synapse Transcale guitar. This model is a baritone model, and there's so many things to talk about this guitar because it's such a wonderfully designed guitar. Ned Steinberger came up with the headless design concept and created this company that was around in the 80s and then kind of disappeared, and then this guitar has made a reappearance, and the new design here is just wonderful. I'll take you through each part of it, and you can better understand how this guitar works and the idea behind it. So, that being said, let's take a look over here. Steinberger's effective design begins with the Transcale fixed bridge, which accepts double ball-ended strings, and it also accepts single ball-ended strings. Of course, I would recommend using the double ball-ended strings because it makes changing strings a snap and gets your guitar into play quicker by these effective tuning knobs, which with a turn or so, you're already in tune. That being said, let's talk about the integrated transcaled capo over up here at the top of the neck. As I said before, the guitar is a baritone scale length. So when I move the capo past the 0 fret, I'm at a baritone scale length, and you can hear I get the real low-ended sounds. And by simply moving the integrated capo up 2 frets, I'm in standard tuning now. And what's really cool about this is that you're saying, well, hey, Paul, wait a minute. Now that you're on standard tuning, which I'll probably be using most of the time, all my fret markers are kind of screwy, which I would say you're right. But they thought that out as well. If I show you the side of the guitar, right here where the fret markers are, what they did is they put the proper marker so you can see it, so you'll know where you're at if you're wondering if you want to be up at E. So normally where it looks like from this angle, that's where your E, high E would be. All you have to do is look at the side over here, and you'll know that's where you need to be. A very, very neat little feature, small little detail. So let's talk about the electronics of this guitar. This Synapse guitar is really cool because it integrates both the piezo technology and magnetic technology. EMG designed the proprietary electronics. This is actually the first EMGs that you just screw directly into, that screws directly into the wood. There's no pickup rings. So it's bolted right onto the body, and of course you can adjust the height you can adjust the height of the pickups from here. Looking at the controls, what I have here on the front is the master volume of the guitar, and over here is the magnetic and piezo blend knob with an indentation right over here. So the dead center, you get a blend of both the piezo and the magnetic pickups. And of course, if you roll it this way, you get the full magnetic pickups, no piezo, and all the way counterclockwise is the full piezo sound. Over here, what we have is a high cut treble and of course a high cut bass, and both are indented for center frequencies. And last but not least, we have a toggle switch for the 2 pickups. Last but not least, let's look at the back of this guitar really quick. As you can see, the jack has a nice little recessed area so it doesn't get in the way. The battery compartment for the EMGs and the piezo technology is conveniently located right here, and it makes battery changing as a breeze. You just pop that out and you're ready to go. Over here to this back end of the guitar, you can see are the little hex wrenches to do all your adjustment with the guitar. Is right over here at your fingertips. And of course you have the tuning keys, which get this thing rolling. Okay, I'm using a very clean guitar sound, and have my master up. I'm going to play you with the bridge pickup sounds in the full magnetic mode. I've rolled off the piezo, and I have just the magnetic pickup, and I'm just using the treble pickup. Now, as you heard, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the blend switch to the middle position where it indents. And now I'm getting a blend of the piezo and the magnetic pickup. You get to hear what that sounds like. Finally, I will move this blend switch all the way so you can hear the total piezo sound. You get that very acoustic guitar sound, which is really great here. So let's take a And let's just listen as you can hear how the tone totally changes as I move the blend switch. So here we go, starting with the piezo sound. So now you just heard the whole range from piezo to magnetic on a clean setting. Using the blend, I have it between piezo and magnetic. I'm going to play around with the 2 EQ controls so you get to hear how sensitive these are, and so you can really tailor your guitar sound. So here is the high cut. And here is the low cut. So basically that's what the guitar sounds like using both the magnetic and piezo option and using the very sensitive controls. And by using these controls, of course, they sound even better when you distort the guitar because they really retain the quality of what the guitar sounds like distorted. Here's a guitar using the EMG bridge pickup, no piezo involved. Here's the guitar, once again, just using the neck pickup and the full magnetic mode. And you get to hear the clarity of these pickups with a lot of gain. Ready to go? And I'm going to use a little bit of the piezo sound through some high gain. So you get to hear the type of tonal characteristics when you blend a piezo and a magnetic pickup together. Let me play this guitar with the piezo fully on and through some high gain as well. And you get to hear what an acoustic sounds like distorted. Here we go. Finally, let me talk about the integrated capo once more. As I said before, it's such a great feature. When I have it on the second fret, I'm in standard tuning, and when I roll it past here, I'm in baritone tuning. But what's great about it is how well it retains, how well it stays in tune. So let me move it, and you get to hear. I don't have to do any adjustment. So as you can see, no matter where I move the integrated capo, the guitar stays perfectly in tune. The Steinberger Synapse Transcale is just a great guitar, whether you use it out live or you use it in the studio. It really is a Swiss Army knife of guitars.